What is good with y'all, man? So today, all the team builder players have officially came out. They're in the game. There's the new team captain thing, a bunch of new stuff. The Gridiron Forge player. But today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over, are these new Eagles players worth getting? Because if you didn't know, there's 4 that came out. We got Avante Maddox, we got Steven Means, Landon Dickerson, and Lodi Vitai. That's how you pronounce his name, pretty sure. All right, so we're gonna go over today. Are these guys worth getting? Now, just because I give you my opinion on them, that doesn't mean, you gotta believe what I say. I'm gonna give you guys the pros. I'm gonna give you guys the cons of the cards, right? So, and you kind of make the decision up to you if you want to get them. I'm not gonna tell you guys, oh, don't get them. I'm gonna tell you guys, oh, you gotta get them. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys, but I will give you my opinion though. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into this. First up, we got Avante Maddox. Now, I am gonna show these cards fully powered up. So from what we do know is he's a small guy. He's 5'9". He's tiny. Me personally do not like the tiny corners. In the short time I used Darrell Revis, who was 5'10", I can tell you right now, I was like almost every play, Brandon Marshall had his nuts on his fucking head. So that wasn't the greatest time. But, he still isn't, some people don't care about height, right? Me, I do. He will get Acrobat. If you ask me, I think the only ability that matters on DBs is Acrobat. As long as you got Acrobat, you're gonna get turnovers, okay? He is, he's a fast corner. 93 speed, 50 out of 50 Eagles, you get him 95. If you happen to have the strat cards, that's a 97 speed corner. It's pretty good. You know what I mean? He's gonna be able to keep up with everybody. He's got 93 change of direction. He's gonna be able to move those hips nicely. He's got 88 man coverage, and like I said, if you got the strat cards, that'll probably go up to 90. Sadly though, he only has 79 press, so maybe he's a Dion kind of guy, really good man, but I wouldn't impress him. The thing that sucks for me is his zone coverage. It is it's disgusting. It is completely disgusting. 81. Now, I'm not sure if you have both the blue strat cards, the one to give you the speed for the DBs. I'm not sure how much zone that gives you guys. I'm not completely sure, so I'm not gonna tell you. So you guys would have to let me know on that. What's the max zone you could get that thing up to? Now, if you could somehow find a way to get his zone coverage up to maybe like a 84, an 85, is he usable? I don't know. Possibly. He possibly wouldn't be terrible. So what's the good and bad about the card? He's fast. He's never gonna get burnt. If he does get burnt, he's gonna be able to have that get back to come back and make a play. He's got some real solid man coverage. Downfall, the zone is a little low and he is small. So I don't know. I mean, you see the price here. It says his power up is about 45,000. His card though is only 86,000, so it's not terrible. Somebody let me know if you do the set for these guys. Do you get the power up with them? I'm guessing not because his power up is so much. But overall, Avante Maddox isn't a terrible card. So I'll let you guys decide what you think about that card. So yeah. All right, next up, we got a middle linebacker, Steven Means. Now, I remember this guy playing for us, but at the same time, I very, very rarely kind of like don't, if you know what I mean. So, Steven Means, there was a point where we had no linebackers. We really didn't have any linebackers, you know what I mean? But now it's like we got linebackers now, you know what I mean? We got Singleton. I would recommend, if you guys aren't already, putting Junior Seau up in there for the chems. We got Jordan Hicks, Eric Wilson. Now there's depth, so you don't even got to be like, oh, let me just get this guy as the 4th string, 3rd string just for the chems. You don't even have to do that anymore. You know what I mean? So, but let's say you're not using Junior Seau. Who's another linebacker to go with Alex Singleton? Because some of you guys do use middle linebackers, right? If you're a guy that actually uses middle linebackers, right? And like in your pass coverage defense, not like when you're, all right, I'm gonna stop the run, let's bring some linebackers out. Like I'm talking about the stop, like when you're out there trying to bag shit, like he's coming out in a bunch. Are you coming out with linebackers? If you are, right, maybe Steven Means is an answer for you, because I think, theme team, the guy will have 87 speed. and I'm pretty sure that's faster than Jordan Hicks and Eric Wilson. Don't count me on it, but I think that it is. So I mean, the speed isn't terrible. He's an 86 finesse move for his pass rush. That's actually interesting. What the hell? He's got 87 tackling, 89 impact block. He's got 88 hit power, 90 pursuit. So, except his zone is very low. I mean, overall, right? You know, if you're actually using linebackers and you don't have Junior Seau, which I don't know why, I think you should. If you're using linebackers, you have to have Junior Seau, right? That just doesn't make sense. But if you want to get him for depth, you know, I would say that's the best thing to do with him, you know, because he's not the fastest linebacker. His coverage stats are low. His tackling, all that's really nice. His archetype, I can tell you right now, it's not field general. So, and he's not a 90, so he's not going to get any good abilities. So, overall, the card, I just not a big fan of it. But if you want to get it for depth, you could do that. But that's a lot of coins to be spending on just for some depth. So, I would just stay away. Like, this is one I would stay away from. Avonte Maddox, if you want to try him out, you go ahead and try him out. But this guy, I'd stay away from, to be honest. I'll just be real with you guys. Stay away. This is my opinion, though. You know what I mean? Landon Dickerson now, left guard. This is where things get juicy. There's always drama with the linemen. Some people say linemen don't matter. I'm the kind of guy, linemen matter, and a lot of their stats do matter. Trust me on that, right? So let's go ahead and break him down. First up, his speed. He's slow as hell, but he's a guard, so it's not a big deal, right? He's got 92 strength with the Eagles theme team. The guy's gonna have 94 strength. That, I'll tell you right now, that is amazing. That is, strength matters. I'll tell you that. This is a strong fella, okay? He'll have 86 run block. That's solid. 81 run block finesse. That, you know, I don't really like that. You know, but some people are like, we're here for the pass block. We don't give a damn. He's got 87 run block power. That's very solid. 82 pass block. 78 pass block finesse, but then he has 89 pass block power, 91 lead block, 93 impact block. It really is an interesting card because that 94 strength, right, combined with his pass block power and run block power, he's going to be unstoppable. The problem is his finesse, right? So if he goes up a defender with that hits him with a good finesse move, he's getting shedded because that's where strength doesn't matter. Strength only matters for the power side of the power side, right? The finesse part, you know, I was gonna say, let's say he goes up against Josh Sweat, but you know, it's not like you're putting Landon Dickerson to tackle, so he would never go against Josh Sweat, but he would go against, you know, D tackles and guys in the middle, right? But if he ever went against a guy with a high finesse move, he would get thrown out the goddamn way. Now he does have 85 awareness, which it's fine. You know, he shouldn't probably get disengaged with that, because if you guys know, awareness is what leads to disengages. If they have a very low awareness, you know, and it's sad because disengages shouldn't be in the game, but it is what it is. You know, what I recommend getting this card, you know, he's 81k, 49k for the power up, which, I mean, you don't need his power up. It would be nice to get those +1s, but it's not a must. I don't know. I mean, I say this because we don't know. Well, we could check. Can you change his positioning? We could go ahead and check. Okay, so secondary positions are unknown, so we don't know if you could change this. So the only way we're gonna know if you can change his position is till one of you guys buy him and you relay us the message, right? We don't know if you can change him to right guard. We don't know if you can change him to center. We don't know what. What I say, is this card worth getting? It depends who you got at your guards, right? It depends who you got. You know, would I let's say you want to put him at right guard. Is this card better than Brandon Brooks? I don't know. I mean, it's for the price, you're looking at you know, counting the power up, it's 147k. Very cheap training, but 147k. That's a little bit of coinage for a line. But I always say this: if you're gonna get a lineman, make sure you get a good lineman and spend the coins on him. I don't think it's a bad card. Okay, is it worth getting? You know, it's up to you to decide. I think it's a solid card. You know, you see a little bit of the discrepancies with he's not a finesse guy. He is not a finesse, but his pass block is low. But like I said, the strength, I think, can make up for that a little bit, but he's not a finesse guy. So but I don't know. It's a solid card overall. All right, next up we got Haloti Vaitai. His card is 84, power up 12k, so he's a lot cheaper. He is a lot cheaper. He's got 62 speed. He's a tad bit of a speedster. He's got 88 strength. Theme team, you get that bad boy to 90. He has 83 awareness. That definitely worries me. I don't know if with the theme team there you can get their awareness up. If you can, that would be good. If not, that definitely worries me. Now let's get to the blocking. 88 run block. That's beautiful. He's got 84 run block finesse, 90 run block power. He's got 85 pass block, 81 pass block finesse, 86 pass block power, 91 lead block, 92. So he's kind of like Landon Dickerson, basically, you know? He's all about that power. He doesn't have a whole lot of finesse. It's just strength, straight strength. Like, he's just getting up with people and he's just doing his thing. So I would say it's really just the same. Like, I would say the only thing that really worries me is, well, actually, I got, like, this card's consistencies are a little bit better. Like, I would say Vaitai is a lot more safer pick to go with Dickerson, just because Dickerson had like he had like a 77 I think pass block finesse. That's out of control. But you know, his lowest thing is just the 81. Like, this card, you know, I might actually pick this up. I might actually end up picking up Vaitai, I think. Maybe, I don't know exactly where I would put him, you know what I mean? Maybe, you know, we could see, because you know, one of you guys told me he played left tackle, right tackle for us. His secondary positions are unknown, but I'm sure they would probably, you know, EA's usually been pretty consistent with the secondary positions. Like, if a guy actually played out of you know, a different position, they always have given it to him. So, you know, I don't know. We'll have to see. You know, am I gonna pick any of these guys up today? I don't know. You know, usually I always pick the guys up day one to give you guys the content and all that, but guys are a tad bit pricey. I'll be honest. These guys are a tad bit fucking pricey. I like Vaitai though. I don't think he's that bad. You know, I might, just for the fuck of it for you guys, I might end up picking up Vaitai, Landon Dickerson, and I think I might end up picking Avonte Maddox just for the fuck of it. Out of all those guys, I think Avonte Maddox is the one that scares me the most, just because that low zone. But for the sake of you guys, I think I will do it. I'm gonna have to get my coins up. I mean, I could right now. I could probably cop like maybe 2 of these guys, but I don't know. We'll see. Overall, I think these guys, we overreacted a little bit today. We're like, oh, these guys all suck. They're not terrible, to be honest with you. They are not terrible, except for Steven Means. I'm just not the Steven Means is not cutting it for me. But the rest of these guys, I don't think they're that bad. Give them a try, I think. Let me know if you guys have picked any of these guys up. Let me know if you have, because so you can help us out with some of these secondary positions. What are Vaitai's secondary positions? What are Landon Dickerson's secondary positions? And that would help us out a tad bit. Shout out to anyone that does do that. That'll help us out a little bit. Even though I probably am going to cop these guys, not sure when, but I am going to cop these guys. So that is pretty much going to do it though, boys. Like, comment, subscribe, man, and your boy is out.